Hello friends, so this is the start of a what's for dinner this week. It's going to be an odd week because I'm traveling quite a bit this week, so not sure what it's going to look like. So tonight we are having pork tenderloin, which is dressed with a garlic bourbon sauce that that is something locally made. It's grilled and then basted with it, and then I put some on the sauce on the top. And then we have some rice pilaf that I made, which Kevin has decided that he wants you to see what this says. So this is the bourbon garlic sauce from Rattlesnake Hill Farms. Local, something Kentucky-ish. The rice pilaf is basically basmati rice that I sautéed with onions, and some of it browned up and then there's also some garlic salt in there, apricots, and then I toasted some almonds as well, and asparagus that was grilled and then dressed with some balsamic vinegar. So I've got to say, when it comes to asparagus, spring asparagus is like this thin, tender quality to it, which makes it wonderful for a variety pack of things. But when it comes to grilling, fall asparagus is so much better because it's thicker and it handles the grill much better. So this is the asparagus with that, and this is the last of the bread from last week. Unfortunately, I was not able to make bread this week because I was out of 2 of the ingredients and my King Arthur box did not show up. So this is the end of the bread of the week, which is sad because, like I said, I'm traveling. So that's Kevin's plate. That's a bread of leftover bread, and here's my plate. Good evening. It's Monday night. I'm home alone. Kev had to work tonight, which was a true blessing for me. Since I had laundry to do when I got home, I still had a couple hours of work to do when I got home, and then I kind of realized it's time to make dinner. So I just made up a veggie bake. For some reason, I had in my head today was Tuesday. I was getting my CSA box, so that complicated things a little bit. This is just Trader Joe's brown rice and quinoa fusilli pasta, and then I sauteed mushrooms and onions till they browned up, deglazed the pan with a little marsala, then threw in some frozen peas and frozen corn, threw in some spaghetti sauce and some vegetable stock, let that cook down some, threw it all together, and for some reason it's done at that point. It's just a pasta dish, right? But for some reason I like to put mine in the oven, throw some cheese on top. It just has a different consistency. So there's plenty for Kev to have while I'm gone, which is nice. And then a big salad that I tossed up. Don't have a dishwasher, so every dish means another piece to wash. And tonight I just didn't feel like transferring this to something pretty, so it's my salad. Kevin will have the same thing when he gets home. This just has a spring mix, some tomatoes, some Kalamata olives, a little cheese, and then I toasted up some almonds and then made a simple red wine vinaigrette on the side. So that's what's for dinner tonight. So I don't know about any of you, but there are just some days when you get home from work, there's stuff to do, and you just don't want to cook. You just don't want to cook. You might have a meal plan in place, there might be something, but there's also that twinge of guilt you feel because you didn't take the time to cook. And so on those particular days, I am so thankful that I have a husband who just loves me madly and brings home pizza. It's Tuesday night. I'm gonna be traveling tomorrow. I didn't have it in me, and I wanted to make sure he had some leftovers. So yeah, it's our Imperizelli's, nothing new, and it smells amazing. Bacon mushroom, side of garlic sauce, and side of something else. You get excited something else? No. Don't know what that is. Miss Roxanne's excited as well. Loving husband who brought food home. Dog who just wants to be loud. That's dinner tonight. Hello friends, it's Wednesday, which in this household usually means Pizza Wednesday, and it is. Tonight I've been traveling quite a bit. It was a long day at work and realized I really didn't have, normally like to cook when I first get back, but from traveling a lot, but I'm just tired and I'm thankful that the husband wanted pizza as well. But it was interesting when he called to put the order in there, like, do you want the regular? So we've turned into those people. Guess it's good that they know it's there. It's just a bacon mushroom pizza with garlic sauce on the side. See you tomorrow. It's Thursday night, and tonight I'd planned spaghetti for dinner with mushroom and onions, and realized that when I got home I had no spaghetti sauce. I had used it a while ago, and I haven't been to the grocery for a couple of weeks, so I had to come up with game plan number 2. So what I did have in my pantry was Trader Joe's Autumn Harvest creamy pasta sauce. It's basically a blend of tomato puree, butternut squash puree, carrot puree, and pumpkin puree. I think it had a taste. I think it tasted a whole lot like pumpkin in my opinion. Carrot in my opinion. And then I had some of this fall zucchetta pasta. It's basically little pastas that look like pumpkins, so that worked. Then, let's see, so I sauteed onions and mushrooms in a pan, then deglazed my pan with a little red wine, realized I had some sweet potatoes that had come in my CSA, and then also some kale. So I added both of those to the mix, then put it all in a baking dish, because you know I'm going to make a casserole out of it, and realized I didn't really have any cheese, so I took all the little bits of cheese that I had in all the various bags and put it on top. So yeah, that's what's tonight, a pasta bake. Hello all, it's Friday night, and I made Moroccan chicken with preserved lemons and couscous dumplings. It's really just a chicken and dumpling sort of meal, but it's Moroccan in flavor and taste. This is what I actually made for the Stacy at Let's Cook Your All's Challenge and Kelly at Life of a Millwife for their World Collab. So yeah, it's Friday night. I'm glad it's Friday night. I'm ready for the week to be over. Looking forward to eating this because it smells so good. It's Saturday night, and Kevin had to work today, which actually worked to my advantage, because one of the things that happens when you've been traveling quite a bit is that all the chores kind of build up. So it was nice not to worry about his being here and my busy trying to do everyday life chores. So tonight I decided just to make today was a bread day, and it's kind of it was a first day that it was a crisp, cool fall day. Yeah, there's a good chill in the air, which was nice. So I had some leftover sweet potatoes in my CSA, so I just fried those up with some onions. And then today was a bread baking day. See, look at that beautiful grilled cheese. The worst part about grilled cheese is waiting for it to set enough so you can cut into it, so that doesn't just cheese go everywhere. So yeah, that's what my dinner tonight. Kev's gonna have leftovers from last night. There was probably 3 sets of leftovers, but he says to me last night, oh, wouldn't this make great frittata? So he wants me to try a Moroccan chicken frittata. So I put some up in the freezer. Well, if you follow along, you know I'm a frittata person, and I'm looking forward to see how that's going to work. So, yeah, thanks, y'all. Have a great weekend. Hope you had a great weekend. See you next week.